Okay, so hi everybody. I'm very happy that you joined us. Thank you for taking the time and joining us. And I'm very excited to be sharing our new program that we're launching in the fall 2022 with you. So I'm just going to start sharing my screen and the program with you. Okay, here we go. Everybody can see it, right? Okay. Okay, so our new international BA in management and liberal arts. So our tagline for the program when we were thinking about it was experience different, and really came from a point that we want our graduates to be people who make a difference first in their community, in their society, in their country. And we think that in order to make a difference, you first have to experience something different. So essentially our program, we have a few core beliefs that we have in the vision for our program. We want it to be a very welcoming and attentive program. We have a fantastic campus. We have an amazing city, and we're also keeping the cohort of our classes quite small. So it's quite an international experience. We have students from all over the world, but the attention you are given is very personalized and attentive. We have a committed team of experts that includes me. I'll speak about it in a few more details later, but we have our student guides, we have our academic advisors, we have our career advisors. It's also a very challenging and exciting program. It's a rigorous curriculum, rich with credits. It's 134 credits, merging management, entrepreneurship, and the humanities. But it's also very exciting with a lot of different opportunities. We have our student clubs, we have students as co-creators of their own academic journey. We have a vibrant, really nonstop life on campus and off campus. We have an exchange semester. And also it's a very practical program, which means that you gain hands-on experience really from your first year of studies. And our agenda is to have our graduates really move in a seamless manner once they graduate into the actual world of business and entrepreneurship. So Tel Aviv University, we're very proud of our rankings. We're currently number 5 in the world as far as entrepreneurship, and we're the only non-US institution in that ranking. We're very proud to be ranked side by side with Yale and Harvard and MIT. And we're also number 8 for 2 other rankings for VC-backed student-founded companies, as well as student-founded companies that reach the unicorn status, which is a worth of $1 billion. And I'll speak a bit more about the reason why I know we've earned these rankings. And part of it is the fact that Tel Aviv University is such a comprehensive and large institution that we have our in-house platforms that supply students with opportunities to present their ideas, to think about ideas, to grow ideas, even invest in student ideas. And that's a really unique opportunity that I don't think many other universities can offer. So zooming into our program, it's a 3-year program. We're currently the only university in Israel offering it, taught entirely in English. In each course of our program, we offer a unique component which we call co-creation. And it essentially means that from the syllabus, a student can choose a specific area or field that they would like to focus on. And this field is allotted around 10% of the final grade. And we came up with this idea really to fuel our students' curiosity, empower them, and give them more motivation to feel like they are more on top of their academic journey. Some of our faculty, we have a very large team of teachers and doers and professors and researchers, some who have been academics for many years, some who come actually from the high-tech industry surrounding us. Very interesting team of teachers. Our curriculum is a 3-year curriculum. The first year we call our building blocks here. So students undertake core courses, fundamental courses in management and liberal arts. here are some samples of the courses. These courses sometimes change from year to year. Our professors sometimes change the syllabus, advance. So we have critical theory, the history of ideas, for example, in liberal arts, business economics, organizational behavior. In year 2, we call our focus year. In the liberal arts, students choose 2 from the 7 tracks, and the tracks are appear here: digital media and communication, Middle Eastern studies, Israel studies, life sciences, philosophy, psychology, or English literature. In the same time, in the management and entrepreneurship program, students choose courses that specialize in those different management sciences, entrepreneurship, and innovation. And year 3 is the year that we call Making It Happen. It's a very, very exciting year. Students get offered a chance for a semester abroad. I'll speak about that in a few more details later. We have our internship and mentoring, which will take place during the 2nd semester, and the continuation of the different specialization courses. A few words about our fantastic, fantastic campus. It's a huge campus. I consider myself very privileged to be working on campus every day. We have some students with us, and I'm sure that they can concur with me that on nice sunny days, you really have to book a place on the lawn in advance. It's really a fantastic experience. It's also very international and pluralistic campus. You rarely walk in our campus and hear Hebrew. You hear so many different languages and encounter so many different cultures. It's really an eye-opening experience. We have over 15 cafeterias. We have our own museum inside the campus and a fantastic art gallery. We have 5 libraries, and we're located in the north of Tel Aviv and really just a stone throw away from downtown Tel Aviv. The last thing I would say is that we're constantly having events on campus. Currently, they're building up all the different stages for our Students' Day celebrations, which will take place tomorrow evening. Very, very exciting events, but I can say that at least once a month, you can follow the music and the noise and find some sort of event on campus, whether it's a food fair, an international week. It's a really, really happening campus. Okay, so a few words about our wonderful city of Tel Aviv. It's really a nonstop city, and I think that it corresponds with our campus in the number of opportunities and excitement. It's a city filled with food opportunities. It's a known fact for tourists. When they come here, they always gain a few pounds because we have over 5,000 restaurants, cafes, and bars in Tel Aviv. Beautiful 14 kilometers of beaches. A fantastic initiative by our municipality for the past few years. We have free student workspaces placed throughout the city. A lot of cultural opportunities. We have over 120 museums and galleries. And in downtown Tel Aviv, which is literally a 10-minute bicycle ride from our campus, there are currently, it's closer to 3,000 startups since a few weeks ago when I last edited this PowerPoint. So let's talk a bit about going back to the agenda of our program. And we really do believe that happy people and people that constantly grow and develop, they do better. And we want our students to develop as people, to grow individually, professionally, and academically. And we also try and offer them a lot of extracurricular activities that don't only answer their academic needs, but also answer their personal needs. We have our sports center, we have yoga classes, we have mindfulness sessions throughout the year, which are offered to our students. And of course, we have our student clubs, which I'll speak about in a bit. More program opportunities. So I mentioned before that during the 3rd year, students get a chance for an exchange one semester. We have a lot of exciting collaborations with top business schools around the world, and as well as top universities. And throughout the degree, students are invited to take part, but also to become active managers in the different student clubs that are running. We have the Collar Ignite Entrepreneurship Club. We have the Data Club, and we're planning on opening our own programs student club. We see that a lot of the students that do take initiative and become active in these clubs, they gain a lot of experience, personal and professional confidence, networking experience, and they also often manage to produce their own internships, mentoring opportunities. One of our international students who joined us today, Omri, I think will speak about that. So like I mentioned, during the third year, even those students who choose to be, and that's perfectly fine, less active in the clubs, we will do our best to help them find an internship and mentoring. And also during the third year, we'll be offering our honors program for our top students, giving them a chance to take some graduate level courses in management, which they would be able to get accredited should they continue onto a graduate degree. So again, our university, which is really the most comprehensive academic institution in Israel, it's a huge campus, and we have so many different platforms giving our students really a unique opportunity if they have a business and entrepreneurship mindset. So here you can see that we have we have a Cyber Week and an AI Week, which we hold once a year. And these events have become extremely sought after. Really, we have top people from the industry who visited. We have top companies who fund these events, a fantastic opportunity, as well as different platforms, TAUi Ventures, Remote, and the Entrepreneurship Center that nurture and really support student initiatives and provide them with an exceptional opportunity. Some of our alumni that have grown to become extremely successful leaders, thinkers, journalists, founders of leading companies, the CEO of Playtika. We have the CEO of one of Israel's leading banks, Lila Hasher-Topilsky. So really, we're very proud of our alumni. This is also the place to say that our alumni are very proud of us. So this constant interaction with businesses that are run and managed by our alumni, they're always happy and willing to come and speak at our student clubs, mentor our students. This connection is a constant and strong one, also because the industry is made up of a lot of young people, and they see students as the future of their company. So they're always willing to offer those opportunities, but I'll also let Omri speak about that a bit more. I'll speak a bit about the program's requirements and application. The application is currently open. We have a few positions left for this coming year. Our program's requirements are a GPA of 3.0 or higher. We ask for a final high school transcript, a personal essay in English, 2 letters of recommendation, an English proficiency test, and some form of a standardized exam. I will say that each case is individual. Students are welcome to contact me and send me their transcript. We work with international students from all over the world, and we try and make the application process as friendly and as nice as possible. The tuition for our program is $17,000 a year. This tuition includes not only the academic courses taken, but it includes also the health insurance, all of the cultural and social excursions throughout the year, and there are quite a lot of those. We have a variety of scholarships and financial aids available. Just to name a few, we have our TAUi International Scholarship, and we also have our own programs, Ambassadors Scholarship, where we encourage our students to come and contribute based on their hobbies, on their interests, and we acknowledge them and we reward them for that. And that was a very quick overview of our program. I'm Louise. I'm the coordinator of the program. You're welcome to contact me with any questions. This QR code will take you to our website. And I'm very, very happy and excited to introduce two of our fantastic international students. We have Ariana from Germany, who's a student in the liberal arts program, and also Omri, our California boy, who's also an international student. And they're here to share their experience as international students at Tel Aviv University. And I think we're gonna let Ariana go first, if that's okay with you, Omri, and afterwards we'll open to some questions. So Ariana, I'm just gonna stop my share. Please go ahead.
Sure. Okay, so we already know that I'm from Germany. I'm 22 and I came here and kind of by accident applied for the liberal arts degree. But I've been extremely pleasantly surprised by this degree and I'm so happy. So if it's not going to be that one, I also highly recommend the liberal arts degree. Regarding like the international feeling of the campus, I 100% agree. It's amazing which kind of people you get to know here and the friendships that you're getting from those, and it's already allowing you to make connections with people that you otherwise would never have gotten to know, like people from India I hear, people from Mexico I hear, Germany, Norway, and Italy, like what country you can think of, they're here, and it's extremely pleasant. As a like the life on campus, I absolutely am in love with it. After class, you go sit on the grass, and we always say we're gonna meet under the palm trees. There's like a little palm tree garden where you can just relax. We have a beanbag room in one of the libraries. So if you're feeling sleepy, you can also go sleep. Other than that, like coffee, the museum, even if you want to, and you have a long break, that's always an option. And so far, like talking about being an international in the city, Tel Aviv as a whole, I found that it's not a problem. It's actually quite fun. There is always a opportunity to get to know somebody new. Like if it's your taxi driver or something, like everybody here loves to talk and ask questions, and nobody is ever like shy to stop you on the street. Like I remember the first week I was here and I had no idea where to go in Tel Aviv, and I just took my phone and I stood for 1 minute on the corner of a street looking at my phone, and somebody already came and asked me if I need help getting somewhere. So that's like being an international in Tel Aviv is, I think, even like it's the cherry on the ice cream. Like it's making it so much more fun. And almost everyone I met here speaks fluent English, and it's really, really a fun city to be. And talking like next week we have the gay parade, so there's like, if not in the campus, there's always something going on. I'm in love with the city. Other than that, like social contacts, it's I highly recommend like joining a club, be it in the uni or outside. There are like yoga classes in the Yacon Park or at the beach or be it a gym, but it's still nice to have like people that grew up here in your friend circle, because it's like making things also a lot easier when you have to work with contracts or with the visa or anything like that. And it's always fun to learn another language, so why not? Other than that, like it's really, really easy to get around. There's almost an app for everything. So you have, if you need to go with the bus, with the train, you can either ask other people, no problem, or you can just like download Move It, for example, or when you're, I don't know, like there's an app for anything. If you decide to have a car, you park your car. I was so surprised by this. You can like pay the parking ticket with your phone. I didn't know that, but it's really, really fun.
Okay. Okay, Ariana, thank you so much. I think that hopefully gave a really nice outlook on what it feels like to be an international student in Tel Aviv and on campus and outside of campus. And I want to introduce our Omri, who'll also share some of his experiences. He'll also tell us a bit about the meeting point between the tech world and the academic world. So Omri, take it away.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, my name is Omri. It's very, very nice to meet you guys. I'm actually a citizen of both Israel and America. I grew up in America, and then I got relocated with my entire family to the Silicon Valley, and ended up having my last 10 years of my childhood there. And then at 18, which is where I am right now, I relocated back to Tel Aviv. And yeah, I can't speak more around the fact of opportunity and different perspective that you have while studying at Tel Aviv. I have to say that the student and the student life and your personal life are different, but so immersed in the same manner. Right now, throughout the year I was part of. It was really nice that Louis talked about all these clubs and the scholarships where I actually applied and got a great support from the school and the clubs, which I very much enjoyed this year. We've held hackathons for coders and only entrepreneurships. I've held my personal events where I've brought venture capitalists to speak to our student body. And it's really an immersed place where you could really, really be exposed to the startup world. This year I was working for 8 months. I started up at an internship in this amazing startup. And then slowly I was doing well and enjoying myself and making connections. And I ended up it ended up as a half-time job. And this year I'm with the help of actually Tel Aviv University. We have an amazing internship program, summer program. And I'm going to be interning at a venture capital here in Tel Aviv, which is an amazing opportunity. But in general, the balance that you have and everybody's focus around the startup field and the startup environment is really, really evident, and you could really feel it through the passion that people have around campus, around the city, the fact that Ariana can pay on her phone, and you could really, really feel the energy that Tel Aviv beholds. I really think that if you as a potential student, whoever you might be on the opposite side of the screen, want to experience something unlike anything you've ever experienced before, throw yourself in a sea of amazing opportunities. Tel Aviv is truly the place for you, because the most amazing part about this entire country, this place, this university, is the fact that wherever you go, whatever step in whatever direction you take, you can really truly run that direction and prosper in ways that I couldn't have imagined that I could have. And it's really a blissful place to be. So yeah, I've been enjoying, I am minoring in entrepreneurship and innovation. So I've taken a lot of the courses in the management program, and I've loved them. I think the professors are very, very, it's very interesting. They're some of them are very theory based, and some of them are very practical based, coming seriously from work. They're CEOs, CFOs, CMOs, and it's truly an amazing privilege to be able to study under people that give it to you straight and give it to you very, very real. And yeah, that's my year.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Omri and Aliana. It was a pleasure to have you, and thank you for coming and sharing your experiences. And I want to open if anybody has any questions to me, to our wonderful students.
Yeah, I actually have quite a lot of questions.
Sure.
So first of all, the question to Omri. So you've said that you both have the citizenship of the US and Israel. So like, why did you choose Tel Aviv and not any US university?
That's it's a wonderful question, and to be honest, I had a couple of options before deciding on Tel Aviv. I had a gap year opportunity. I was thinking about the army, and I was thinking about studying in America. And the gap year and the army were put to the side, but the true the true question was whether to come to Israel or come to America. And I truly think that it's it's each with their own. I do have to say, I know a lot of my friends that I grew up with in America are having an amazing time. But the thing about America is that you are put in a system where it's a paving path, where you are a number within a school of 40,000, and and some should have that, and some, for some people it's an amazing process, and I think that it really shapes them to be amazing people. But personally, and I know a lot of people that are very unique that go to school here at Tel Aviv. It's truly individual, and it's truly specialized to you. The board knows every single person's name. It's very very towards you, and they really specialize in making your experience an amazing experience. And also, I wanted to come home, so I chose Tel Aviv. But yeah, it's just a different type of education.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, that's a really interesting experience. And I also have a couple of questions concerning the application process and the admissions. So I've also attended the information session of the liberal arts specifically. So can I apply to like both programs and see how it plays out?
Sure, you can. I'll just say that it's running two application processes in parallel, but sure, you're welcome to apply to both. There's no problem with that.
Okay, sure. Thank you. And also, are there any interviews in the application process?
Currently, we don't hold any interviews. Throughout the application process, are encouraged, and you're welcome to schedule a personalized Zoom with me. There's always the option for that, but currently we don't hold interviews.
Okay. And also, yeah, so is this program like highly selective? So what is the maybe average or estimated acceptance rate?
So first of all, we're a newly run program. We're based on the management school is the top management school. We're the top management school in Israel. We're also members of PIMS, which is the network for all the top management schools, Bukoni, Esade. And the program, our program is a copy of the Hebrew taught program. So it's the first time we're opening it to international students. The other part of the program, the liberal arts, is a program that has run for the past 12 years. I cannot share information about statistics and what you asked for. I would say that we have the requirements. I can speak about the level of math and the other requirements. So these requirements are identical to the Hebrew program requirements, and we are considered quite high. We're the highest in terms of requirements in Israel. We're the highest management program. On the same level, because we're members, the management school is members of the PIM network, we're required to keep to a certain academic level. So we're bound by those standards as well.
Yeah, okay, I see. And so if I'm not sure whether like management and entrepreneurship is my passion and what I want to do in the future, so can I maybe like apply to this program, and then if something doesn't play out, can I maybe transfer to the simply liberal arts?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, thank you, great. And also, in terms of the financial side of this whole situation, so is the admissions decision based on like financial needs? So will I have to provide any financial documentation that I have all the funds so that I can pay, or is that not really Does it
That's not a criteria that we accept by. I will also say, as far as scholarship and things available, I never open the entire selection. We have a lot of different scholarships, and they're all divided according to countries. The first thing I would do, if you want to learn more, is, you can write to me. You have my contact details, and I'll send you to read all the different relevant scholarships for you, if you're interested in that. Yeah, Aliana wants to say something. Go ahead, Aliana.
Regarding the scholarship situation, it's worth to also always check like yearly or like every semester on the website if there is a new scholarship.
Yeah.
I also was so fortunate to receive one in the last year, and that was a specific like COVID-19 support scholarship. So whenever you feel like you have a little bit of time, just go, and like Tel Aviv University itself has this website, what Louis just described.
Yeah. No, that was, sorry, Lee?
Dasha, yesterday I applied for tuition assistance actually, and it's a very, very easy, very supportive program. I know the people in the office, they're super nice. They want to help. It's very easy, very supportive, and it should be the less of your worries, truly, because they will adjust to the person you are and to the individual you bring to the program. So yeah.
Oh, that's so great to hear. Thank you.
I feel like I have nothing to add. I can just leave Aliana and Omri. They can host the rest of the Zoom. You can do the other ones. We have another one tomorrow. My work here is done. Mic drop. Yes, sorry, Dasha, any other questions?
Yeah, I think I have like one last one. So are there any like loan programs for students outside of the US? Because I've seen on the website that there is a specific loan program for students from the US. So is there anything like that?
Oh, like a federal loan? As far as I know right now, there isn't one. But like Ariana and Omri said, we're constantly developing and offering new scholarship options. So the two scholarships that appear in this deck, the TAUi International and our Ambassador Scholarship, literally launched this week. So all the time, and also, I mean, we have a lot of international students. There is no limitation on the number of scholarships that you can apply to or that you can join the program with. So there are many students that enter the programs on a few scholarships that way they manage to cover a substantial amount, if not their entire tuition.
And do you apply for scholarships after I've submitted my initial application?
So it's a process. I think that once you'll start your application, and both myself and also the coordinator of the liberal arts program will be in touch with you. Some scholarships you can apply while you're applying, and some require an acceptance to a program. But we can help you with all of that. Okay,
perfect. And if I have like any further questions,
I'm here. I'm here if you want. You have my yeah. Lee?
Yeah, I'm also here.
I'll give you the contact details, Aliana and Omri. They're available. What are your office hours, guys?
24/7. But on that note of support or asking questions, I found that lots of the professors that you're being taught by, they're amazing, and like they offer you in the beginning of the semester, they ask or they declare, I'm also here for personal questions. So like in one of the courses that I had this semester, that's also happened, and you just go to them, ask them for a meeting, they meet with you, and you can discuss matters that don't even have to do with the university. So I went to her and I asked her for future advice with masters. So it's like, I'm sure that for anything that you need, at least two professors will be there and willing to talk to you.
100%. Add on that, I really want to point out how the classes are super. they're small. They're small because we're also a college that really specializes to you. I found myself multiple times walking professors to their car, talking professors of other children about my relocation. It's really, it's very personal, and you have a lot of support, a lot.
Great, thank you so much.
Okay, so I think that we can wrap it up. I want to really thank Ariana and Omri tremendously.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, and you know, I'll just send you the link for tomorrow. If you want me to give student testimonials in your Zoom tomorrow, just send me the link. And so really thank you, and thank you to everybody who joined us. And goodbye.
Goodbye. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.